Hardin local. Let it ride. Stay in the know. Hardin County. Phone on silent, but the county talk loud. Hardin local got the whole town down. From Radcliffe Rose to the E-Town Square. If it's going down, you hear it right here. They got the school when the business grow. They business buzz, let the whole town know. Blue shot poppin', yeah, the word gon' flow. Local grind strong, let the spotlight glow. Then J.O.B. with the weekend plans. Events in the county for the whole fam. From concert, festivals, places to go. Circle that calendar so you don't miss the show. Stay in the know. Hardin County, Hardin local. Let it ride, Head bopping local tonight. Hardin County on the vibe. From the news to the food to the city lights. Stay in the know. Hardin County, Hardin County. Yeah. Head bopping local tonight. Hardin County on the vibe. Rachel got the numbers when the market move. Housing update, let the data prove. Who's buying what and where things go. Smart moves start when you stay in the know. Then the food talk hit when the mic get lit. Experience leader telling where to sit. New spot fire, yeah, we gotta go. Local place hot, let the flavor show. Small town roots, but the vision big. Every local store at work to get. From the sports park lights to the downtown glow. Hardin local on the mic, now the whole town knows. They in the know. Hardin County, Hardin local, Hardin County, let it ride. Yeah, head bopping local tonight. Hardin County on the side. Hardin County, Hardin local, Hardin County, let it ride. Head bopping local tonight. Hardin County on the vibe. Stay in the know. Hardin County, stay in the know. Stay in the know. Hardin County, stay in the know. Stay in the know. Hardin County, stay and ride. From the mic to the street, from the town to the show. Hardin local on the beat, yeah, the whole county know. Real stories, real folks, every voice in the flow. Hardin County, stand up. Stay in the know. Stay in the know. Hardin County, Hardin local, let it ride. Stay in the know. Stay in the know. Stay in the know. Hardin County, Hardin local, Hardin County, let it ride. Let it ride. Stay in the know. Stay in the know. Stay in the know. Hardin County. Stay in the know. Hardin County. Hardin County.
Welcome, everyone, to the Hardin Local Weekly Podcast. I'm Rachel Brantingham, and we are so glad you're here with us today. We have a packed show for you. Jon O'Brien has your full Hardin County events guide for this week, including some great Easter events for the kids. I can't believe it's already Easter. I'm so excited. I've got your housing market update, and Nate Bryan has business news, including some exciting developments in Radcliffe. And Britten and Michele are back with the experienced eater. They went to Sam's Gyros. I'm so excited. Now, do you say it that way? I know I've heard so many different renditions. I'm thinking I said it correctly, but correct me if I'm wrong, boys.
I think it's gyros or gyros. I think either one of those is acceptable.
All right, good. Thank you, Jon. I feel better about my life over here. All right, but first I want to introduce to you all of our amazing co-hosts. So I have Phil Taul. He is the founder of Hardin Local. I've got Scott Lucas. He is my co-host joining us today. I've got Jon O'Brien with all the events and happenings. I've got Nate Bryan with our business news and updates. And we have Britten and Michele McDowell, our experienced eaters. And I, of course, am Rachel Brantingham. I am your host and your Hardin County housing market expert. All right, before we get going, I always like to make sure you know how to stay connected with us. So it's very important to us. We want you to be able to find us anywhere you look for us. So Phil has done a lot of work to make us available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. And so if you listen to us on any of one of those specific platforms, please follow us there. And if you have a friend or family member who maybe does, please invite them to follow along as well. You can find all of the links that we talk about today's episode as well as in past episodes at hardinlocal.com. That's kind of your one-stop shop for everything Hardin Local. So it's all available there. And there's a QR code up here in the corner of the screen that will take you right there. So make sure you follow us on LinkedIn or subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're watching right now on Facebook, go ahead and hit the follow button. And Phil does a great job of also feeding a lot of this material to TikTok. So if TikTok is your preference, you can find a lot of today's episode there on TikTok as well. We want you to interact with us. So please drop your comments, questions, events, or business tips in the chat. We love hearing from you guys, and we try to bring those up in real time. So Phil will pop them up on the screen. So you can even make yourself famous in the process. So we are excited to interact with you guys as part of our audience. All right, guys. Does anybody have any special announcements or anything they want to share before we get going?
Day 52.
Anybody? Oh yeah, we need an update. I need to add this to the agenda. Give us an
Day
update
52.
on the hard 75. How's it going?
Down 43 pounds.
Shut up. That is crazy.
Yeah.
So proud of you. So proud of you.
Thank you.
Great job. Yeah, great job.
That's amazing.
Honestly, you're like my hero. I'm so impressed. I've never
If I can do it, anybody can do it. That's the main thing. So
Well, maybe when you
working here at least 3 days a week around all the alcohol for one thing. You know, if you can, you know.
that's discipline.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I just want to say happy spring, guys. We had our first day of spring the other day, and I'm so happy to see it. Hopefully all of you guys were outside all weekend long. It was magical weather. I mean, it felt like summertime. Like I got my pool area cleaned up and the kids and I went on a walk. I mean, it was just nice to be outdoors again. So happy first day of spring.
Yes. I also like to say happy birthday. I know I think last week was Renee Sullivan's birthday. So happy birthday to her. We missed it last week. And then also this week I think is Glenn Downs, the plumbing doctor's birthday. So happy birthday to both of you guys.
Yep. I think tomorrow is his birthday.
Yes.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, let's jump into an icebreaker question. So we had one planned and we switched up last minute. And so Jon is probably going to lead this question because it's sad to say I wasn't aware of what we were talking about. But the question being, which Breakfast Club member do you associate yourself with? And I think, Phil, you were going to maybe drop the different characters so that people knows.
Yeah, I already have. I've put in there. It's on the comments on the Facebook and YouTube, so you can find it there.
Perfect.
And Jon, do you want to ask the question?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, which Breakfast Clubber do you associate with yourself with the most? Myself personally, I'm a little mix of a couple of them because I really didn't like hang out with just like the jocks or just like the basket cases, but I would probably put myself more as like the basket case, like just the recluse, not really out and about in high school at least. Now it's a little bit different. Maybe a little bit more of a princess now. So
I love it.
I would say I'm more of like the brain, which would be Bryan / the criminal, Bender. Say it somewhere in between there. Mostly brain though. Not that big of a rebel.
I think back in the day, I was probably more the athlete. Like I was just hanging out with that crowd. I played volleyball in high school and was very, very focused on that. So I think that would probably be
You could also be seen as maybe more modern now, the princess, Claire. Privileged, polished, but crumbling under pressure to keep up appearances.
Oh,
no.
No, not the ending.
no crumbling. Yeah, no, there's no crumbling here.
And I don't know about college either. That's a lot. So, but I appreciate that. Nate, what were you?
I was a combination. I was a brain because I was on the academic team. I was an athlete because I played soccer, sort of. And I was also in band, so I guess I was an outcast. So throw them all together, I was just a bit of a mix of everything.
I love it. Britten Michele.
I was the assistant principal.
There you go.
Vernon,
That's me. Even then, I was, in high school, I was, hard to believe that I thought everyone should follow the rules, but I thought I should make them. So that was just kind of how I like to roll.
Love. All right.
I would say that I probably fell into the brain category. I was an athlete in high school, but if I had not been a all-state offensive lineman, I probably would have got my butt kicked every day by a group of guys who were. So that was just kind of I was in my own little world most days. Still am. So you know how that goes.
I don't know if Scott has jumped back on. Scott, are you there? Okay.
I don't know if he is.
Perfect. Well, we want to know, audience, who do you identify or associate yourself as? So drop it in the comments. We'll pull it up as we keep going. But I'm assuming The Breakfast Club is a movie.
It is a wonderful movie. Yeah, it's these five high schoolers get put in Saturday school for certain things, and they kind of don't know each other except for a couple of them, and they kind of learn to be friends throughout the whole thing.
Okay.
My biggest thing is between the assistant principal and the janitor, though. They have some interesting conversations, and it's funny that the janitor in the beginning of the movie, when they're panning through all the stuff, he is a picture of a man of the year when he was in high school there. So he was kind of the one that's on the top, but he kind of maybe didn't fulfill that or just was happy with being a janitor. It's kind of interesting.
Well, I am penciling this in for movie night, so I'll be more up to date next week when I'll fill you in on my thoughts.
Well, I'll add to that real quick. I think one of the things that's very interesting is they were, as their punishment, they were supposed to write an essay of who they were, and that was very revealing because I think that as teenagers, who really knows who they are, but and they ended up kind of sticking it to the assistant principal through the movie, and their essay at the end that they read was very telling. I think it was a good snapshot of society.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys. Well, let's jump in. Jon, I'm super excited for you to tell us everything going on in Hardin County this week. I know we've specifically got some Easter events coming up.
Yeah, we sure do. We got some things going on today, though. The Gowns That Glow from 4:15 to 5:15 at the Wishing Well Nutrition. That's a free shopping event for prom and formal wear focus. So if you don't have your dress, you can check it out there or the Red Cottage. Right? You guys got sales as well going on right now, right?
Oh, it is peak prom season. So I mean, we've got Michelle's taking appointments. We're trying to handle some walk-ins, and it's been exciting. It's going to be an exciting 2 weeks. So if anybody's out there, and it's not just prom because we're getting we've had several ladies come in for military ball, several mothers of the bride, mothers of the groom, grandmothers of the bride, bridesmaids, brides, and we got the prom going on. So it's getting to that time because everybody's getting their summer weddings. They're all getting their stuff right now. So it's exciting.
Very, very. On Thursday, we've got Discover the River Cruising with Viking. It's a AAA travel event from 6 to 8 p.m. At the AAA East Central location on Ring Road. Learn about Viking River cruises across Europe, Asia, and Egypt. I always thought that I want to do like a river cruise. Like ocean cruises seem like fun and tropical, but like maybe learning some history throughout that would be kind of a fun way to spend your time.
Ocean
Yeah,
cruises are fun, and if you need somebody to help you book an ocean cruise, I just happen to know somebody. So if you ever want to
yes,
reach
you
out,
do.
I know Britton's been looking for a vacation. We're trying to help him find something, but we love cruises. We've done 10 or 11 now. We're doing Carnival this year. We got Disney again. So if you want to go cruise, now's the time to book.
I'm trying to surprise somebody, Nate. She's in the other room. She might watch.
I didn't say what date or year.
Oh gosh, I did. My friend Jana asked us to put that up there. That's on a triple. What do you call that organization?
AAA.
It's
AAA.
Yeah, AAA. I
AAA.
guess I just haven't heard them called that in a while, but I guess that is.
Well,
But
I've been a AAA member for like 20 some years. I got my little
it's got
card.
me
Yeah.
out. Like I broke down one time covering something in Lexington, like 3 miles into the Bluegrass Parkway. They came all the way from E-Town to pick me up, and take me back. Even brought me a candy bar. So it's
Yeah,
been out
and
several
I
times.
and I know if you're like a certain type of person that wants to go and do something totally different. My parents were real happy about their Viking cruise on the Rule. I guess that's the river that goes through Europe.
The
They did it for the,
The
or is it
Rhone
the
or the
Rhine? The
Rhine,
Rhine.
Rhine or the
Yeah, I can't
Rhone.
ever.
Yep.
Yeah, but anyway, it was really they said it was awesome. You know, they did that for their 40th anniversary. Oh, and there's Jana who asked me to put it
I
up
mean,
on
that's
there.
on my bucket list.
Jana Gibbons.
River cruises look awesome. It's just how much time it takes, and most of the time, if you're in Europe, the time it takes to get there. But they do
Yeah.
look it. I would be all for it if I was like retired or just rich.
Yeah, they're not cheap. I mean, 40th year anniversary for my parents. That's what it took for them to go on one. We also have somebody from YouTube asking, where do people go to rent tuxes? Now, do you guys do that, Britten, at all? I know that USA Bridal and Tuxedo Avenue in the old Coke plant, they do rent, and they have a huge amount of tuxes that you can rent. And that's probably where I would go if I was asked if I needed a tux. I know I've done it before for Derby, and they do a great job. And also,
All right,
John, before you get back into it, Danny
Oh, yeah.
O'Brien over here saying, keep up the good work, John. Stay away from the peeps at Easter.
Oh,
I
I
don't know what
am.
that's in reference to, but
Oh, those little peeps. You don't know the peeps?
no,
Or
I
the
don't. But
marshmallow
I'm
treats?
curious why he was referencing it to you. You know,
Are
Because
you
they're delicious. Because they're delicious. I mean,
did you just get scared by them when you were a kid or something, or was it
no,
something
I
like
don't
that?
think
Oh,
so.
okay.
I think he's just saying stay away from them so it's not ruining my diet.
Yes, don't eat them.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You know,
makes
one of
sense
the
now.
one of the funniest emails I ever got when I was teaching school, we just got in this big training about staying away from suspicious links and stuff. And the school guidance counselor sent me this link, and I was really taken back by it. And it kind of had like an adult risque kind of connotation to the way it was done. And you click on it, and it said peep show, and it was a strip club looking like with a bunch of peeps on it. It was pretty funny.
That is
Being
fun.
scandalous.
All right. So Friday we got the Connect Elizabethtown relaunch meeting, 8:30 to 9:30 at the Shoney's. It's a networking event, coffee, breakfast, no fees or commitments. Great for local professionals and business owners. So if you got some time to swing out there Friday morning, check it out. Grab you a little breakfast. I know the breakfast buffet is not too bad out there, so check it out. Memorial dedication for Brenda Macy, 3 to 4:30 p.m. The Hardin County Public Library. Public memorial event honoring 25 years of service to the community. There's also a spring block party downtown here, 4 to 8 p.m. North Main Street. I think they're going to shut off that little section in between like Gray Comb and the bookstore and the record store so that people can kind of hang out. Deals on records, deals on books. Also, Mud Puddle has half off of the studio fee. So that's a really great deal. We just did that again this last Sunday. We're walking around downtown and then just said, "Oh, let's swing in there and paint something else." So we did that. Really, really nice event. John Langley will be live at BBT from 8 to midnight. Again, here at Bourbon Barrel Tavern, you got to be 21 and up to get in. No fee for the show, though. So come on in, listen to him play whatever. He's going to be requesting whatever you want to play, and he'll do it. Saturday, we have the Best of Heartland Food Truck Championship. Big time thing. Starts at 9 a.m. Hardin County Fairgrounds. 21 food trucks are competing. Blind judging, bouncy houses for the kids, vendors for everyone. Really good time.
Easter egg hunt too. With
Yep,
Grace
Easter
Hartman
egg
put
hunt.
that
I
on.
think that is that. Yeah, Easter egg hunt on site. Free admission to that. Only pay for the food that you're going to try, and
We had
that's a great
Tucker on the
time.
show last week, and I think on our feed there's a link to that video, that interview, if you want to learn more about it. But it's completely free.
Excellent.
Other than
That's
your food.
awesome. Other than the food, that's cool. Central Hardin Spring Fling is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. out there at Central Hardin. Free entry, 40 plus vendors, food, craft, gifts, great for the families. Radcliffe Optimist Easter egg hunt. So another Easter egg hunt. If you don't get to the food truck, check this one out. 11 a.m. Egg starts promptly at 11:10. Not a minute later. Radcliffe United Methodist Church, kids age up to 12. I'd say is what it is. Hot dogs, drinks, and Easter Bunny will be there on site. So you can get your little picture with the Easter Bunny there. This is a fun event, the Mario Cookie Party. Uh, I think that's going to be really cool looking. The pictures look really neat of the designs, and I know they do a good job helping people out with how to do it. It's at 11 a.m. at the Firefly Nutrition and Wishing Well Nutrition. Cookie decorating, Mario theme, beginner friendly. They will help you out with it. Another Easter egg hunt, the Heaven Bound Easter egg hunt at the Heaven Bound Baptist Church from 12 to 2 p.m. All age groups, egg hunts, bunny pictures, prizes, free hot dogs, and chips. Pictures with the Easter Bunny on Saturday, 12 to 4 p.m. 125 North Melbury Street, downtown, right here. It will be, again, from 12 to 4, photos with the bunny. Empty Bowls Gathering at 5 p.m. The House on Helm. It's a fundraiser with soup, bread, art, and a keepsake bowl and auction. Go to the website there. You got to reserve a spot, I believe, for that. But you get that keepsake bowl to take back, and it's a really, really nice event. The Deadly Delight at the Chocolate Factory. This sounds like Willy Wonka gone wrong. At the Hilton Garden Inn, Elizabethtown, it's a murder mystery dinner benefiting the JT's Way. $45. Starts at 6 p.m. That is a really cool thing. Have you anybody ever been to a murder mystery dinner?
I've done the one in Pigeon Forge. It's like right across from the Monster Mile. I did that one. It was, I think, Gone with the Wind themed. If I recall correctly, it's been several years, but it was fun.
Very nice.
Yeah. And if you guys aren't familiar with JT's Way, they assist families grieving from the loss of a child, do assistance with funeral expenses, emotional support, guidance through the grief process, and help them in their healing journey. So they do a lot of good things that would be during a very difficult time.
Yeah,
in somebody's
very
life.
good for the community, definitely. A roommate and I, we wrote our own murder mystery, and we invited friends over for it one time. It was a hard thing to put together, but it was a fun night all together. All right, the totally rad '80s prom gone bad. This is like the Breakfast Clubbers are going to be there. Maybe I feel like they should have a Breakfast Club dress up alike contest, but it's at the James T. Alton Gym, North Hardin High School band fundraiser. It's mystery themed, so not '80s themed, I guess, but mystery themed. There's a dessert bar. Adults are $25. Ages 13 to 17 are 15. And I presume that anyone under 13 is not allowed. The Poured and Plated wine tasting is going to be at Water's Edge, 6:30 p.m. Dinner is at 7:30. It's going to be a nice 3-course dinner by Chef Jeremy Weatherly. $65 includes wine and dessert. 4-Speed Muncie is going to be live at Cosmic Golf, 8 p.m. So they'll be out there playing. Get out there, hit some balls. It's almost ice cream. I feel like that ice cream is going to be flying out of those tubs here soon. So head out there, get some good, tasty ice cream. Sunday, we've got the Spring Vendor Market at Phillips Grove. It's 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Vendors, food trucks, drinks, bounce houses, and family friendly. So come on out, bring the whole gang. Also, Pink Dot Mahjong 101, 102, and Open Play will be 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Overlook at Social Food Hall. So it is traveling around. We're getting Mahjong everywhere. Social, right, Revival. Down the road. Goodness.
It's
It's
everywhere.
left me. Yeah, the Straight and Narrow. That's been a big one. The Maj Madness at Straight and Narrow on Wednesdays has been a big, but I don't know if they're doing it this Wednesday. But last one, I've seen a lot of people coming down after it. But yeah, head over there. It's a charity event with Mahjong class, open play, donation drive for the Pink Dot.
I love this lineup. I swear I love as we head into like spring, summertime, like just like we were talking.
Totally forgot to play it earlier.
I love your jingle. I love all the jingles, but I mean, it seems like we're picking up and there's more outdoor activities and more just festivals and things. And then we're talking about prom and we're talking about wedding season. And I don't know about you all, but my 9-year-old the other morning, he woke up and he's like, Mom, do you smell that? And I said, No, I don't smell anything. What is it? Kind of nervous. He goes, Smells like adventure. And I'm like, that's what I smell right now. It's just like we're on the cusp of so much excitement as we head into like the spring and summer. So really fun, Jon. Thank you for bringing all of these events to us. I have starred like 7 of them. So we'll see how many I make it to. All right, guys. Well, as we head in, I want to talk you all through the housing market this week and kind of what's happening.
Got the numbers, who's buying, who's selling, what's hot on the block. Hardin County housing market update. Hey!
I love that. It's so fun. All right. Well, I'm Rachel Brantingham. I have your housing market update for Elizabethtown and all of Hardin County. So keep in mind, these numbers that I'm bringing to you, they're all pulled from the Heart of Kentucky Association of Realtors. And we're going to be specifically focusing on what's happening in the last week, but also in reviewing what's been happening over the last several weeks as we've started gathering this information and monitoring it closely. So I'll talk you through a little bit about the stats of what we're seeing. So over the last week, 31 new listings came on the market. So that very well might be your dream home. So if you've been looking for the right house and haven't found it, 31 new homes came up last week. That just may be it. And I tell you, we've got multiple new that are coming in the next few weeks. So if you haven't found it just yet, don't worry. Hardin County has a lot to offer. So it might just be coming. We saw 28 homes go under contract and 10 families moved into their new homes across the community. So congratulations to all of you. Now here's the key takeaway. Buyer demand is keeping pace with new inventory. We're not seeing listings piling up. We're seeing them get absorbed as they come to the market. Looking at how fast homes are moving. So this is from the day that they hit the market to the day that they close. The average days on market over the last 30 days has trended down. So we've been in the 90s since I've been measuring this. We started at 98. We had dropped to 96. Last week was 91. We hit 87 days on market this week. So that is speaking to the trend, and it's historically typical that as you move into the spring, things pick up and start moving quicker, and we're seeing everything happening just as it should. So this is one of the clearest signs that the spring market is waking up. From an inventory standpoint, we currently have 337 active homes on the market. That's, of course, across all price points, down as low as $50,000 all the way up to several $1 million. So there is inventory, though, for every buyer to look through. And then 72 homes have sold in the last 30 days in Hardin County, putting us at 4.7 months of inventory on the market. Anything over a 5, as I've mentioned to you guys in the past, anything over 5 months is considered a buyer's market. Anything under 5 months is considered a seller's market. We're right at that 4.7. So what that tells me is there are good deals to be had, and you can absolutely take advantage of the market as a buyer. But overall, the market is still seller leaning. Let me see here. The right homes, of course, priced correctly, presented well, and aligned with buyer expectations are still moving quickly, moving even faster, right? Because out of those 337 homes and the ones that have gone pending and sold, we're sitting at those 87 days on market. Average list price over the last 30 days. This kind of gives you the average price point of homes in our community. It is currently $356,326. Of course, while the average sold price is $286,910. So the gap tells us that buyers are still very value driven and disciplined in how they're approaching the market. They're active, but they're not overpaying. So as a seller, you need to be prepared, and you have to kind of set your mindset like you're probably going to get negotiated off of your listing price. And we're seeing a lot of repairs being negotiated in. We're seeing closing costs being negotiated in. So as a seller, just be prepared that you're going to see that activity. And of course, if you've got a strong agent that's working on your behalf, they will help you navigate through that process. Interest rates. So they did a number on us with what's happening nationally. It hasn't slowed the market per se, but they have trended up slightly. So we're seeing those in the mid to high sixes. Hopefully those will settle back down as kind of what's happening nationally settles a little bit. We're still seeing serious buyers who are active and searching for the right property. So we're seeing a really smart market right now, not a chaotic one, not a frozen one, a smart market. So buyers are being very intentional. Sellers, you still have opportunity, but strategy is what is separating success from frustration. So make sure your home is properly presented to the market. It's priced thoughtfully. My recommendation is always to list 3 to 5% below what that top dollar is of value. That's where you're going to see the sweet spot of multiple offers, multiple showings, those kinds of things. For sellers, of course, this is your window. The weather is shifting. It's beautiful outside. Curb appeal is going to be at an all-time high. The flowers are blooming. The trees are turning green. So if you're looking to hit the market and have your home stand out, as far as curb appeal and exterior appeal, now is a great time. For buyers, you have more negotiating power today than you likely will as this trend continues over the next 30 to 60 days. I think buyers' power is going to diminish as we head into faster days on market and speed into this spring market. So I would act quickly if you see something that you recognize value in. Of course, I want to end with just saying at the end of the day, this market is where both buyers and sellers can win, but only with the right strategy. So make sure you're working with a strong agent who is advocating on your behalf. As always, if you want a hyper-local breakdown, so if you want to know numbers specific to your home, specific to your neighborhood, specific to your neck of the woods, make sure to reach out to me. I can break these all down to your local market and give you specific focused information to help you make your decision. All right, guys, that is your market update for the week.
Rachel's got the numbers. Who's buying? Who's selling? What's hot on the block? Hardin County House Market Update. Hey!
I just love that so much. It makes me feel like I'm like in a girl band or something. So cute. All right, Nate, are you ready to tell us what's moving in Hardin County this week?
I am. We're going to go to Brenton and Scott's neck of the woods, Radcliffe. I found this out a couple days ago and then just found out another one just today. But 2 sub shops are on the way to Radcliffe, not just one. We're getting a double play. Jersey Mike's is coming to Radcliffe. Apparently, this has been in the works for a while. I think it's the same owner as the one of the E-Town store. It's going to be at the bank that is next to Radcliffe City Hall. Brenton, do you remember which one that used to be? I don't remember. I couldn't tell.
I think it was Federal, maybe. They were based out of Indiana. Farmer, I can't remember.
Farmers, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's West Lincoln Trail, I believe, is where that's at. So it's right in front of the U-Haul and what all is behind there. That'll be. They've already started the landscaping. You can tell. I don't know if they're going to use the bank's drive-through or not. I think that would be a good idea if they could, but I don't know when it's going to open or anything else. Just announced this week they posted it. Bass or Base Business Group has announced that they will be bringing Firehouse subs to Radcliffe. It will be in the Pizza Hut shopping center over there. I think there's a pharmacy on the other corner, so I think it's going to take the other one next to Pizza Hut. I do not have a timetable for that. This also joins the Firehouse that we know is coming to Publix that was announced. So we got 2 firehouses coming to Hardin County at one point. I don't know which one to open first. I think they've already started renovations at Radcliffe, so it may open first. I don't know. So more sub shops.
That one's going to be at I think 990 South Dixie Boulevard. Is that right?
Yeah,
I think that's what the post said.
Center offhand, but I just call it the Pizza Hut Shopping Center because that's who's over there. But yeah, right off Dixie. It gives us a Firehouse off Dixie again. We used to have one on Dixie and E-Town. It closed and was replaced by Wingstop. And by the way, Radcliffe's getting a Wingstop too. So Radcliffe's getting Dairy Queen, Wingstop, Jersey Mike's, General Foe. Am I missing anybody? Lots of stuff on the way for Radcliffe and Wawa. So Radcliffe's food game is about to ramp up pretty quick. I know people always say, well, how come E-Town gets everything? Well, Radcliffe's getting a lot of stuff now.
I don't know. What do you think about that, Nate, or maybe even Britton has an answer? What Radcliffe's been getting a lot of new activity recently. What do you think's driving that?
I think you're seeing, Radcliffe's kind of in between a lot of things that are happening, and so And I think that you're seeing also that the E-Town has had quite a bit of growth and has gotten quite a bit, and so I think that investors and business people are smart to know they can go where there's a little more, where they can create a little more demand. You getting a Jersey Mike's, getting a Firehouse Subs, and having 2 Subways. I mean, they're going to have the sandwiches covered. But I think that's a lot of it, and also I think you see too several of the restaurants they're more lunch oriented because Radcliffe is a lunch town, with people coming on and off the post. So I think that's why you'll see a little bit more in that direction. So
another thing, just to kind of quickly add, is the Radcliffe Small Business Alliance. They do like a booth at Fort Knox, and they have like a newcomers event. I think it's held like once a month. So they're getting a steady flow of new people coming into Fort Knox as well. So
That's good to know. And good to see you back,
yes.
Scott. And congratulations on your award you won at the RBSA last week. What was that award called?
The Innovation Award.
Nice.
Pretty much.
Great job.
Yeah, thank you. Pretty much the outcome was I helped triple their numbers since I came on. So
That's awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, Nate. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, no, I appreciate y'all's knowledge of Radcliffe's a lot more than mine is, so I appreciate the backup and the support there. So we had 2 restaurants coming to Radcliffe. Another double play. We have 2 new sweet focused food trucks that are on the way. Let me pull this up. First one is Cuddy's on Wheels. If you know where Cuddy's is at, it's downtown, part of the Social on Main. That's Cameron's baby. But they will be introducing a food truck. I believe it's a food truck. It says it's on wheels. Or food cart, I guess. Some sort of mobile food thing. They didn't really say exactly what it was, but they have a post that I shared. I believe Phil's got the link. If not, go to my Facebook page. We shared it. That is on the way. And then as well as, it's either Kayla Christ or Kayla Christ. Digital Solutions, you know about her, Scott or Britten from Radcliffe?
Familiar.
So she posted Kayla Christ or Chris, I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong, from Digital Solutions in Radcliffe, and Paula Boutwell from the former Showtime Cinemas and Showtime Haunted House, which I met and we did a video on her, have joined forces to present our local friends in Hardin County the Creamery Cart. This is a mobile trailer that specializes in rolled ice cream, and there's not too many of those around, I can't imagine. Used to be one in the mall a long time ago. Make sure to like and share their page. They're not open yet, but the trailer will be arrived soon and be on the road. I did share hers, and there's a share that you can go to their page. So we love our food trucks. I did try to get Bus and Bites. I did go Bus and Bites the other day. They didn't have the corn dog. I was a little bit depressed, but they did have a grilled cheese, and the grilled cheese was good. The butter grilled cheese is fantastic. They also showed me their new, I guess, Italian sausage that was very good. I see John's reaction. So, and the fries are always soft.
Yeah, I can't have any of this stuff right now, but it sounds amazing here in like 20 some days.
I can eat it for you. It's okay.
I appreciate it.
I'll take one for the team. As a former baseball card guy, I know Britton's obviously a sports guy. Rare baseball card was pulled at Lincoln Center. I believe, if I read this correctly, it was a Shohei, I probably butchered that guy's name too, Otani 1/1 autograph. So that's the only one that existed that was put in the cards, which is a huge deal for a store. Obviously, it's going to bring hype to say, hey, what other, I think this is the second special card they've had pulled already. So they're having a lot of luck with that. I know when they call it pull, it means that's one of the special cards. They say it in Pokemon, they say it in other things, sports cards. So when they say pull, it means, hey, you got a special card. And Vine Grove. Going back
We got a comment here. I just wanted to highlight Teddy.
Oh, Teddy.
Hey, Teddy.
Teddy.
Hey, friends. He said, how's everyone? We're good. Thank you for stopping by. We hope you're doing well.
Teddy, he's a great host downtown, a very likable guy. I saw him once. He was awesome.
Yeah, he does a great job down there.
Yeah, during the week, I just can't be there because of my job. But Teddy's lively. He's funny. He's so nice and friendly. With the another double play, this is just how it worked out. This wasn't arranged at all. Vine Grove has a new bed and breakfast. It's called the Stoddard House. I think it's somebody called it the original Red Brick Cottage. I think is what Pete Schaefer Countryman called it. But that is now open. I'm going to hope to get up there. Rachel, I guess you've seen some of these Airbnbs and bed and breakfasts open up. What's your take?
Yeah, I'm sad to see it go. I mean, I think that, the use of properties, obviously, you're always looking for the highest and best return. So my hope is that they actually were able to, do something new with the property and they're making more than they were as a Taylor Swift themed Airbnb. But I'm not surprised. We see the churn quite often where something hits for a little bit and then it evolves into something different. So I think there's a little bit of like natural evolution occurring in the short-term rental market where evolution is happening, where kind of the ones that are in the nicest locations and have the biggest amenities are rising kind of to the top, and then some of them aren't. Now, this one was absolutely adorable and cute, so I'm sad to see it go. I'm not sure what the story is behind it. I didn't hear the story, but I thought it was a great benefit to the community. So hopefully they evolved into something that ultimately made them a bigger return on their investment.
And in case you missed it, it was the Airbnb was featured on WDRB. I did a video walkthrough, I did a photo walkthrough. It was located kind of right behind in that residential area behind Big Lots, if you want to call it that way. If you are a Taylor Swift fan, they are selling the stuff. So if you are a Swiftie and you want some cute things, and they had a bunch of it, you can contact them and they will sell it to you. I'm sure I don't know if they're going to retheme it or sell it, what they're going to do. I haven't figured it out. But if you are a Swiftie and you want a piece of something, they had so many good decorations and pictures and photos. So that's about all I got this week.
Oh, let me play your song.
Yeah. Nate's business buzz.
Yeah.
That whole thing, though, Nate,
Oops.
obviously,
Yeah, great.
That's as low as my voice goes. Yeah.
We got to do that as a sound clip now, Phil.
Do I got to do it again? I cut out for a minute. We'll do it again.
Yeah. Nate's business
Yeah.
buzz.
I'll leave that ending right there. Well, Nate, as always, we appreciate you keeping us in the loop of what is moving around Hardin County. I know I always glance on your Facebook page just to keep in the know and be aware of what's happening. So we appreciate you bringing all of that to Hardin Local. If you guys, as our audience, have any business news, a new opening, a closure, a rumor that you would like tracked down, drop it in the comments or reach out to hardinlocal.com or hit up Nate. So
She's exactly right. A lot of this stuff people send me will be a comment on some page. Somebody will share it with me. Somebody will screenshot it. 2 more news signs just went up this week that I'll post about. Somebody had posted somebody let me know about Jersey Mike's. That was Pete from Radcliffe, which we appreciate. And then because he helped sponsor the dinner that me and Britton did. And the Firehouse Sub, somebody had shared a post from the realtor developer. So a lot of this stuff gets sent to me. There's no way I could possibly know everything. Even though I do try to follow a lot of people, it probably drives Courtney batty. But yeah, reach out. Let us know. We appreciate it.
For sure. All right, guys. Well, we're headed into one of my segments because I am a foodie at heart. Britten and Michelle are back this week. They went to Sam's Heroes. I'm going to try that word, okay?
Heroes.
Gyros.
I call it gyro, or heroes.
Okay. Proper pronunciation.
Oh.
Experience leaders. Let's go. Find the spots you need to know. Experience. Box up. Let's go.
I will say, I don't care what they're called. I just want to eat them all. They're so good. So I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this wonderful place.
Well, Michelle is tied up in. She's got 5 dress appointments today, and Maybelle is losing her stuff today. So we're out of sorts. The dogs are all. I've got all the dogs over here, and so it's a little crazy. But Rachel, to get to your it is gyro is how you say it. And I feel obligated to go ahead and let you guys know that, because if I didn't and Michelle were here, she would correct you, because that's how she does. So
the G is silent.
What was that, Scott?
The G is silent?
Yes, the G is silent.
Gyro.
Gyro.
Okay.
And she would be quick to back that up with tell you that she did live in Greece for 4 years with her husband when her first husband, they were in the Air Force. So,
Gotcha.
she'll pull cultural rank, because she doesn't like me, doesn't like to be wrong. And so she'll wants everything just so. But I had heard a lot about Sam's in E-Town, and I had never been to Sam's Gyros. And so when they are in the old, it used to be a Korean restaurant here in town. It was a mom and pop place. They retired, and then they leased the building out. And so they opened up, I guess, probably 6 months ago. And we had been by there and never really could get it to work out. So yesterday, my brother-in-law and I went. Michelle was in a dress appointment. And I'm going to tell you, I was very, very pleased with what we found. And John, this is just for you, since I know you're doing the keto low carb thing. Since I've been a little carb conscious for Lent, also, they have this plate. It's called a Euro plate. If you don't eat the pita and you ask for lettuce instead of rice and you get double meat, you can get about 3 pounds of food for about $16. So the value is definitely there, and I'm excited. So let's go ahead and hit the video, and we'll get through this.
Let's get that set up. I may have to move some people around to get it all fit properly.
Hey guys, experience shuffle.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Hey, I got this.
Not to be confused with the truffle shuffle.
Right?
Goonies Day is October 19th, but that's another day.
There's no question about which Goonie I am. I am Chuck.
Yeah. I'm trying to get us all fit on here. Oops, give me a
Rachel,
second.
you have seen the Goonies, right?
I don't know what it is.
What?
Goonies, here we go. Well, maybe not. Whose audio is that? Let me fix it. Oh, I see. Sorry, guys.
Who was that?
There. It was Nate. I think he might have dropped. I don't know if he dropped off to go to work or whatnot.
I need to add the Goonies to my list of movies too.
Yes.
Hardin local movie night. We need to.
And it's family friendly, so you can watch it in front of your sons.
Oh, good.
Your sons will love it.
Okay,
Yes.
I've written that down. Goonies.
I think it's actually streaming on. I think you can stream it on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where are you at, Britten? I can't see you. You're black. It shows you.
My camera went out too.
Yeah, my camera's. I don't.
I don't think they like the iPads.
Gotcha. Let me. That must be what it is, because I think they pushed an update or something like that. Let me. All right. Well, we'll just do it with you on audio.
No worries.
Britten. Here we go.
Or checking out Sam's Gyros here in Radcliffe, Kentucky. This is a brand new business. They've been open less than a year. They also have a location in Elizabethtown. You can see here, these guys specialize in Mediterranean cuisine, gyros, gyro plates. They've got falafel, they've got spanacola, they've got baklava, they've got it all. So here you can see our worker making mama's carry-out gyro sandwich. You got the tabbouleh going on there. You got the tomatoes, all those fresh vegetables. Okay, and there's that savory lamb gyro meat.
What was that, Britten? Did you say something? Oh, all right.
They're going to pile it on there high. That sandwich was $10. I was blown away by the amount of food, the quality that it was, and you're going to see her reaction when she dives into this thing when we get back to the Red Brick Cottage. All right, guys, this is the mixed gyro plate. It's got lamb and chicken, rice, all the sides of tricks, plenty of sauce. You close that box up, and I'm going to tell you what, I'm excited about this. I'm going to mix this up. All right, guys. I guess, it's a little messy, but that's okay. We'll dive into this. First bite. Oh, lamb is tender. It's flavorful. Chicken's got all the seasoning on it. It's fantastic. That's a great plate. All right, so you're having the little problem here of how you're going to actually eat this. I guess we should have picked the paper up and put it on a plate. That might have helped.
Well, but you know what? When there's so much in my pita bread here, that's a good problem to have. So I kind of made a little fork bite here. Looks good, smells great. Mm-hmm. One of my favorites.
It's got the
Love it.
lettuce and the tabbouleh in it. Earlier in the video, they saw it being made. So
Very
Good,
nice.
smell
That's very
great.
tasty. I love a good gyro.
It looked great. That was the end of that.
One of my favorites.
Head on back over. You back over there, Britt?
all right, guys, can y'all hear me? I don't have.
We
any,
can hear you.
We can
Just
hear you.
can't see you.
You having a
But we can definitely hear you.
Phil, I
Put your-
have no audio and except okay.
I know we can hear you. We're trying to
You
put you
sure?
back up. I'm getting him to change his camera real quick.
I tried changing
Okay,
it
do
too,
we
and
have
it didn't do that.
volume now?
It did.
Anybody
It
hear me?
didn't.
No,
Probably
I
Yeah.
tried all
You
of
just
them,
can't see you.
ultra wide. Yeah.
see all black?
I don't think he can hear us either, but that's okay.
You cover
We'll have
it?
to finish.
Does it have a
We'll
cover
have to finish. Yeah, we'll finish the discussion later. I'll go ahead and mute them, Rachel, and we can
We're doing live
Hold on.
troubleshooting, guys.
live troubleshooting. We love it.
Well, and I'm
That
super
way.
excited. I actually went there last week, and it was I got well, my friend picked it up for me. She had been craving it, and it was what he got in the big container with the rice and all the meat and toppings, and I ate it over 3 meals actually because it was so much food. Like we ate it that evening. I put it in the fridge, and then I had it for lunch, and I had the leftovers for dinner. It's an incredible amount of food, and it was so fresh and delicious. I was super impressed. I definitely would recommend going and checking them out. And the cost versus the quality and quantity were unmatched. So I was very, very impressed with it. I'm excited because I actually have been to this one.
Yeah, it looks great. I used to always go to a spot. It wasn't that one, but I lived in a different city for a while when I was younger, and they had a little gyro place right there next to my house.
It's
I used to
Hero,
love
not
that.
gyro.
Gyro.
Don't
You know what they call it.
Well, guys, let us know in the comments if you have been there, what you thought of it. If you haven't been there, make sure a chance to go and support this small business in our community. I promise you it's well worth it. If you like this type of food, it was delicious, flavorful, and it was a ton of food for the cost. So make sure you get over there to Sam's Gyros. Look at me. All right, guys. Well, and thank you, Britton and Michelle, for bringing that to us. I'm sorry, we're having some technical difficulties. It's just the fun of
Brittany even just said, not sure why I crashed out, but great show today, guys. Thanks for having us on. Oh, of course, it's partly your old show too. You've been on enough now
yeah,
to
absolutely.
consider it, yourselves as being part of the show, not
Absolutely.
just guests.
All right. Phil, before we wrap up, any comments that we didn't get to bring up? I know we had Teddy said hi.
Yeah, and then he said thank you for bringing him up. So you're welcome, Teddy. Come back anytime you want.
Yep.
And also feel free to send us any big events you guys got going on down there at Social or Hub House or wherever you're working.
For sure. All right. Well, any shout outs, Scott? I don't know if John's still on or not, but Phil, any shout outs that we have for the rest of this week?
Not that I'm seeing.
Okay.
Oh, I'm still here. My
Yay.
video's
John,
on, but I'm here. Yeah.
You got anything,
Oh,
John?
I was gonna say, so we do have something going on at BBT. It's kind of weird. I started it this year, first time only, or maybe not only, but first time we've done it. It's the inaugural. We're doing a BBT Bar Regulars tournament. Instead of the March Madness, we're doing that. So we had 64 regulars start the tournament against each other, and they've gone down each round. We have the bracket posted here. It's pretty cool. I can go into depth of it later sometime, but it's pretty good tight contest between all the regulars.
That's
That
cool.
is-
I voted on it. I voted on somebody last week.
Yep.
So
So yeah,
It's
we
great
have
to
the
think.
VIP group that people can vote for, but also they can come in and buy a drink and get extra points. They can just show up. They can share our posts, things like that. So I mean, I feel like it's an easy way to get engagement with our clientele that's already here to other people that may not know us.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. Anything further? Well, perfect. Well, once again, I just want to touch on how you can stay connected with us here at Hardin Local. Make sure you visit hardinlocal.com. Once again, that's your one-stop shop for all of our links and resources. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio, depending on which one is your personal preference. And make sure you tell a friend who might enjoy listening in as well. Follow us on LinkedIn, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, and go over to TikTok and make sure to follow us there. And then just a couple things. This Friday is the Spring Block Party. It's on North Main Street in Elizabethtown from 4 to 8 p.m. I know John mentioned that back at the beginning, but just to reiterate, there's going to be a live DJ at New Style Records, Juanito's Street Tacos, personal favorite, and a sidewalk sale with Bird Whistle Books and New Style, and 50% off studio fees at Mud Puddle. It's a great way to kick off the weekend. That's going to be really fun. Hopefully we have good weather for that. Then, of course, Saturday, the best of the Heartland Food Truck Championship. It's going to be at the Hardin County Fairgrounds in Glendale. I am so excited to be out there. There may or may not be a guest on this show that's going to be out there being part of the judging. Free admission, 21 food trucks, guys. Undoubtedly, you're going to find something that you love. I mean, it's almost impossible that you wouldn't. There's going to be an Easter egg hunt for the kids, bouncy houses, vendors. I mean, that is just going to be such a fun Saturday. We had Tucker on the show last week, and it really sounds like it's going to be great. And we want to support these small businesses. I mean, they all put in so much blood, sweat, and tears. I'm excited to find out who the winner is going to be of the 2026 Best of Heartland Food Truck Championship. Saturday is also loaded with Easter events for the families. Don't forget Radcliffe Optimist Easter Egg Hunt, Heaven Bound Easter Egg Hunt, and then, of course, pictures with the Easter Bunny downtown. Bring the kids out. We've just got, another week until Easter. So capitalize on all these fun Easter activities before they're over. And, of course, one last thing, if you're looking for a fun night out, just as a reminder, Poured and Plated at Water's Edge Winery, and the Murder Mystery Dinner at the Hilton Garden Inn. Or, of course, you won't want to miss the Totally Rad 80s Prom fundraiser for NHHS Band. So, guys, I mean, what I'm trying to say is there is something for everyone. You're going to get out of your homes. The weather is prettier. You're going to want to be involved in all of these fun events. All right, Phil, Scott, John, Nate, Britten, and Michelle, thank you all for being here today. What a full crew, great energy, great show. And of course, to everyone watching, thank you for being part of the Hardin local community. We are so grateful you spent time with us today. We'll see you next Tuesday, same time, same place. Until then, support local, stay connected, and enjoy everything happening right here in Hardin County. Have a great week, everyone.
Peace out. Be nice to each other.
Yes.
No drama.
Let's go. And stand it out.